look at the two sides. To what extent is this really a natural calamity, and to what extent is this a man-made disaster? So let's look at the first point on whether this is a natural calamity. Yes, of course it is. The natural factors play a very big role. Remember, Assam is geographically located in an area where there are many seismological factors that make it an earthquake prone zone, and the natural fallout is floods. So those factors are there. The topography of the region is such that there are many slopes and hills, so landslides are very common. All of this contribute to the fact that it becomes topographically very suited for flooding. Then of course the monsoons in Assam are long drawn. It extends from April to September, long drawn monsoons. But what is more important is that within a short period of time, often you get excessive rainfall, and that creates havoc. And let's not forget, the state of Assam has the mighty river Brahmaputra flowing through it and its tributaries. So these rivers overflow during the monsoon season and create massive flooding. So these are the natural factors, the geographical factors, topographical factors which do contribute and of course play a major role in the kind of flooding that we see every year. But what is the other side? Has enough been done to mitigate the problem? To what extent is this a man-made disaster? Well, to a very large extent. Remember, we are in 2020. Human innovation and invention has made huge strides. Why is it that we have not been able to address the problem of Assam floods? And a number of factors have actually aggravated the problem. There is rampant construction. The process of urbanization that is happening in Assam is again largely unplanned, and there is rampant construction, ill-conceived, unplanned. All of that has actually wrecked the drainage system, which of course is the lifeline for a state which is so precariously positioned. You need an effective drainage system. Far from it, there is massive encroachment all over the place. There is unplanned construction, which has aggravated the problem over the years. Then what about the river banks? There are encroachments in the river banks. Remember, this is your protective, your cushioning that you need to mitigate, to reduce the impact of floods. Now there are encroachments there. There are also factors with regard to disturbing the ecological balance. Now remember, whenever you see nature in its fury, it is actually a manifestation of nature's anger because of the kind of human intrusions that have happened. And in Assam is actually a classic case of that, because of a number of reasons that have disturbed the ecological balance. Say for instance, the deforestation that happens, that has caused that has become in fact a major reason why the flooding happens every year. And then of course let's also not forget that in terms of the research, in terms of the study that should go into the silt management policy, the river management policy, the water resources management, all of that is not happening at a pace or with the kind of thrust that we expect. So those are the reasons why we can of course call it a man-made disaster also at times, because in today's times we should have been able to address this problem effectively. Thanks for watching Two Sides with Afrida.